Hey guys, DB Rye here, and today I'm back with a fresh what if idea. This one's going to be pretty fun. Now, I don't know how long this series is going to be. I don't know if this is going to be one video only, or it might be 3 or 4 videos long. I guess really it depends on what I can cover in the amount of time that I have. And this what if is, well, what if King Piccolo was revived? And well, so you're probably wondering what exactly inspired this idea for this what if? Well, it all goes to this big debate that I found on Reddit. People arguing about King Piccolo and Piccolo Junior. That whether or not King Piccolo and Piccolo Junior are actually the same Namekian, or whether or not Junior is actually just simply the son of King Piccolo who happens to have some of his father's life essence, which keeps the whole, life link with Kami. So, whether or not that is the case, this purpose of this what if is to actually try and show that yes, I think it actually is possible that both Piccolos could exist in the same world together, in the same realm. So, with that, let's get to it. Now, our story somewhat begins in the middle of King Piccolo's battle with Goku at King's Castle. Their big epic final battle at King's Castle. And just like in the original, King Piccolo is destroyed and gives birth to Junior just like he does in the original, spitting out Junior's egg. And, well, this is where things begin to very much differ in the story, and I'm pretty much taking advantage of something that's not really quite made clear in the manga or the anime, or at least according to my sources anyway, and me watching the anime and reading the manga, and that is King Piccolo's right-hand man, Piano. As far as I'm concerned, we never really got a confirmation of Piano's death. Sure, a building fell on him, but this is supposed to be one of King Piccolo's minions. Are we really supposed to believe that he simply died because a building fell on him? My point being, it's not like Piano is some ordinary being. Just like any of his other brothers and sisters, Tambourine, Drum, you would think he'd be able to survive something like a castle or a bit of rubble falling on him. And well, that's what we're going to be taking advantage today, that unconfirmation. And so, as it turns out, Piano does in fact survive, at least in this what if. And, well, he's thinking, well, oh no, the Dragon Balls are destroyed, I can't bring back my master. And, well, as he finds out just a little bit later, that same day in fact, the sky goes black and he realizes that someone has resurrected the dragon. This of course is thanks to Goku seeing Kami and getting Kami to restore the dragon and restore everyone to life that Kami and his minions had killed. Not Kami and minions, King Piccolo and his minions had killed. Kami killing people? Never. Bad DB Rye. Bad. Rolled up newspaper. Anyways, so this begins to sort of formulate a bit of a plan in Piano. Now he's well aware that Junior is out there somewhere, and if he's as much of a reincarnation of his master than what he thinks, he's gonna wait until that plays out and sees what happens. Now, in the meantime, Piano, who's keeping a close watch on pretty much everybody, literally stalking Goku and watching Piccolo Junior from afar. Well, I suppose he can't really be watching Goku much since Goku's living on the lookout at this point. But he is definitely keeping a close eye on Piccolo Junior until the tournament takes place, and Piano is very disappointed in Piccolo Junior. This isn't the ruthless master that he knows and serves. I don't know what my master was thinking, but but Junior here is just a joke. He was nothing like his old master. He wasn't ruthless. I mean, he saved a tumbling clock tower from stopped a tumbling clock tower from smushing a little boy. He was very much unlike his father. And what's worse, he lost to Goku. Pity, that boy, I thought, showed such promise. There has to be a way to bring my master back. And well, he is figuring perhaps the Dragon Balls will do it, but he also knows that if he does this at this point, King Piccolo's just going to lose again because Goku's even stronger than what he was. So, this is when Piano starts doing some of his own training. Now, we never actually got to see what Piano was capable of. Now, he looks puny, but I'm thinking that Piano could have a bit of a almost Garlic Jr.-like secret about him. And well, since there's not too much info on the character, that does give us some creative leeway with Piano. Now, other than believing that he'd have abilities like telekinesis and mind reading and other scary stuff like that, I do believe somewhere in Piano lies the heart of a warrior, much like some of other King Piccolo's servants and monsters that he's hatched out. And I believe, Piano wouldn't be any exception. He'd have some warrior potential within him, and now it's time for Piano to start training up and bringing that part of him out. And as the years go by, Piano is still keeping a close eye on Junior as well as Goku and the others. And he becomes way beyond disgusted when Goku agrees to team up with Piccolo to best Raditz. You know, to him, there's no bringing this child back into the fold after this. There's no bringing Piccolo Junior into the fold after this. And trading the son of his enemy to then battle and save the Earth again from two other Saiyans. And what's this? Now they're gonna go rescue Piccolo because he died in that battle. And all of this. Now, Piano didn't go off to Planet Namek, so he didn't really witness the events there. However, he still kept an eye all the way through the Android Saga, Cell Saga, all the way through to Boo, all the way through to the end of Dragon Ball Super. And this is where our story truly begins. It has been a couple of months since the events of the latest movie, Dragon Ball Super Superhero. And Piano, who has done nothing but train himself up to make himself stronger all this time, is ready to put his plan into fruition. Now, over the years, he did try to simply ask the Eternal Dragon to revive King Piccolo. However, the dragon cannot do this because currently whatever is left of King Piccolo is already alive in Piccolo Junior. And whatever parts of King Piccolo is not, is it's too much for the dragon to sort of reconstruct a new soul and body for King Piccolo. It's too much mucking around and it's just beyond Shenron's power. So, with that little bit of a setback, luckily he had been keeping an eye on the Dragon Team the whole time and does know about the existence of the Super Dragon Balls. And well, one day he decides to basically single-handedly sneak in a capsule corp and steal the Dragon Raider, the modified one that's specifically for hunting down Super Dragon Balls, and you know, the one Bulma built. And after a brief sneak attack on Jaco and stealing his ship, Piano is off to gather the Super Dragon Balls. Now, as far as we know, the Super Dragon Balls have no limits on them, and he can pretty much the Super Eternal Dragon can grant literally any wish you want, even to kill somebody. And so Piano is more or less successful in gathering up the Super Dragon Balls, pretty much using his telekinetic abilities in order to drag the Super Dragon Balls along. It's kind of funny, you're seeing this little galactic patrol ship that Jaco uses, and it's just dragging all these Super Dragon Balls behind him, all the way up till Piano gathers the last one, and summons the Super Dragon, via the same ritual as everyone else does. Something, 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 peas and carrots! And, I assure you, the Super Dragon does appear before him, and, well, he asks the dragon to, basically reconstruct King Piccolo's soul. In other words, taking whatever is, still around, whatever essence of King Piccolo that is virtually around. This doesn't affect Piccolo Junior in the slightest, just to be clear. They're literally like building King Piccolo a new soul based on history and whatever parts of him may have ended up in Otherworld or may not have ended up in Otherworld. But essentially, this is something that the Super Dragon can do, and after reconstructing the soul, it is transferred into a Namekian body that is living on Earth. Now, this isn't canon. This reference is strictly from the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game. It is transferred into the Namekian known as Nek, who appears in two of the sub-stories in the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot game. I know, not exactly a canon source. What are you doing, DB Rye? You're ruining everything. We're not going to watch anymore. Unsubscribe, yada yada. And, okay. If that's how some news are going to be, go ahead. Anyways, but needless to say, while Nick is, one day, he was just doing some chores with, I guess you could say his adopted Earthling sister and the man who was taking him in, and then suddenly, something comes down over Neck. He's feeling all this dread, all this evil entering his body, and it's so unbearable. Before he loses all sense of himself, all he could do is tell his Earth family to run. Something is wrong! Run! needless to say, they trust him on this and run, and they do get enough away that whatever's happening to him isn't gonna, kill them or anything, but they still witness to what's going on as Nick's appearance begins changing and manifesting as King Piccolo. His robes become the purple shirt and pants with the crest with the devil insignia, the same evil distinct look. King Piccolo is back! And well, with Piano pretty much sensing this immediately, he's pretty much going from a straight beeline to planet Earth. Now, as for King Piccolo's power and power level, it's pretty much the same as it is when he died. And he's figured, I can get revenge on that monkey boy who beat me. However, he's sensing all these power levels around that are literally, quite literally, millions and millions of times stronger than he is. What? How could anyone have this power? And well, this is where Piano turns up. Allow me to, explain, Master. Huh. Piano, so you didn't perish after all. Huh. I gotta hand it to you. I didn't think you had it in you. Then again, you are one of my servants. Alright, now explain this to me. And well, he begins to fill him in with everything Goku and his friends have been through over the years. Typical. That Goku always was the self-improvement type, I suppose. And you're telling me my own reincarnation has betrayed us? Well, don't you worry, in due time, we will deal with them all. I can even sense that you're a million times stronger than me now. Why go through the trouble of bringing me back? You could have conquered the Earth yourself and ruled. Oh, please, Master Piccolo. My only loyalty is serving you. Well, it's great to hear. Well, if you can become a million times stronger, and these pitiful Earthlings can become millions of times stronger, well then, so can I. And well, my thoughts exactly, Master, as the two venture back inside Jaco's ship and pretty much fly out into space. And well, Piano begins bringing his master up to speed. Wait a minute, DB Rai, you're just doing the resurrection of F thing. Okay, you caught me, yes. I kind of am. But you gotta admit, this is gonna be fun. And, well, King Piccolo's training does essentially begin. And, well, needless to say, at first, it is really hard for King Piccolo to fight, but nevertheless, all the poundings he's taking from his own servant is making him stronger. And he's getting stronger and stronger till eventually it gets to the point where he's able to land a hit on Piano, and then eventually it's 2 hits, 3 hits, to the point that he and Piano are equally in strength, but King Piccolo is not going to stop there. He wants to go beyond further. He wants to be way stronger than his lackey, so eventually it begins to sort of turn around on Piano. Did I say tambourine before? And that's because, well, as King Piccolo's been training with Piano, he's also been rebuilding his legion of monsters who are stronger than their original versions, and also training alongside them, making his training as hard as possible, so he way overshadows Piano. And that, my friends, is where we're going to be leaving things for right now. So, what do you guys think? Did you enjoy this beginning of the story? How are things going to go for the Dragon Team with a rampaging King Piccolo who is no longer linked to Kami? Remember, this is his own soul now. The dragon has reconstructed him as his own soul and his own being. So, it's not like there's the whole... I guess it's sort of an upside and a downside to King Piccolo, because he has nothing to go, oh, if you kill me, Kami will die as well. But at the same time, he can wipe out Piccolo Junior and essentially killing Kami, who's merged with Piccolo, and wipe that stain off his name forever. So, all this and more next time as we continue with this story. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys again next time. I bet you guys thought I meant revive him right after he died when I put the title in. Nah, we're saving him for after Dragon Ball Superhero.